Time to get my game on. Hello and welcome back to another Mad Merlins video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels GX Duel Academy box. Now, this is the second of the Speed Duel starter boxes, and it's a perfect way for you and up to 7 friends to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels because, as it says, it has 8 ready-to-play decks. So, look at the side of the box here, we've got Jesse Anderson, Axel, and Dr. Crowler. On the side, we've got a beautiful shot of Flame Wingman. On the bottom, we've got Chaz, Zane, and Alexis. On this side, we've got Destiny Hero Plasma. And back to the front, we've got Jaden and Asta. So those are the decks you're going to get, but there are components to build a couple of other decks as well. Take a look on the back of the box. So it contains 8 decks. Duel School is back in session with Duel Academy box. We also get 8 secret rares from a set of 24. So these are key cards, usually to specific characters, that you do get in the set as commons, but it's nice to add these little extras. We get 20 skill cards, all which are brand new. So we get quite a few character skills, and we get some generic skills. We get some bonus cards as well, so we can upgrade the decks and even start constructing different decks. So we've got a list here of all the different decks and the characters that go with them, and vice versa. So we've got Jaden with his Elementor heroes, Asta with his Destiny heroes, Chaz with his Ojama and friends, Dr. Crowler with his Ancient Gears, Alexis Rhodes with a Cyber Girl deck, Jesse with his Crystal Beasts, Zane with his Cybers, and Axel Brody with his Volcanics. So there's also the Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron app, pretty good app. It allows you and your friends to keep score without need of paper. I think I might be downloading it again as I'm starting to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Myself. So this will just be the unboxing. I will go through the decks a little bit more in depth in separate videos, if people would be liking to see that. So let's open up and see what we got. So we also get a bunch of double-sided game mats. So this has Flame Wingman on one side with Jaden, and Asta on the other side with Destiny Hero Plasma. There's the Jaden side. It also has the full standard rules for speed dueling on one side, plus all the different deck lists. So you will never be without slots to know, lists even, not slots, to find out which cards belong in which. There's also a bonus down here, Possessed by Yubel. So Yubel has possessed Jesse, and Rainbow Dark Dragon and Advanced Dark for the additional cards can be included in the box of Jesse's Crystal Beast deck and use of the skill Consumed by Darkness. Nice. So 4 of those double-sided mats, always helpful. We have a packet of secret rares, a hollow bit of card, and we got our pack of cards. So put the lid back on for the moment. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of cards. So these are the different decks, and these I think are the bonus cards plus your extra deck cards. So I'll go to overhead view, I think, to get a better look at these as we flick through them quickly. Okay, we'll start off with the Elementor Hero pack here with Avian at the front. So this is going to be the first of our sets of decks. So, you know, being attacked by sticky plastic. So yeah, got 4 basic Elementor heroes, Goddess of the Third Eye, Winged Grebo, Wartweiler, Bobbleman, Blade Edge, Wildheart, Necroshade, Fusion supports, hero supports, warrior supports, and some defensive cards such as Negate Attack. So that's the Jaden deck. Our Asta deck next of all his Destiny heroes. Quite a nice selection of Destiny heroes. Perfect. If you go get 2 boxes, you can easily double up on a lot of these cards. You've already got 2 Malicious there, which is pretty handy to have. We've also got polymerization in there, reinforcements, some fusions, fusion sword, D-hero support. So pretty much the dark side of Jaden. We've got Chaz's Ojama decks. This is going to be one of my favourite decks to use. So we've got green, yellow, and black, V-Tiger, these Armed Dragons, W-Wing, Ojama Red, and Ojama Blue. Again, poly, there's going to be quite a few of these in this set. Ojama Delta Hurricane, Ojamatch, Grave of Enkindling, nice to have that card again. Super Rush Recklessly, and one card I use in near enough every deck on Speed Duels Duel Links, Wall of Disruption. So it's nice to actually have that card. Okay, next set. This looks like it's going to have Zane's cards in it. So we've got Cyber Dragon up front. And we've also got some of the skill cards in it. So yeah, we've got Cyber Dragons and Dragon deck for the Cyber Darks. Again, another polymerization, different dimension capsule, future fusion, the reworked version, so it's not as good as it was, but you still get the same effect in the end. And again, plenty of cyber supports. So yeah, that's our Zane deck. Got Axel's deck, who's Volcanics, as well as the Apaches. Raging Flamesprite, he was all the rage, literally back in the day. Him plus level limit area B or gravity bind, and you could literally just burn your opponent to pieces because he gains attack each time it inflicts damage to the opponent. And he can get up pretty quick, starts at only 100 but gains 1000 every time it does an attack by direct attack, and has the ability to attack directly anyway. Volcanic cards, Royal Firestorm Guards, Salamandra, that's going to go to my Joey deck I think. For the Flame Swordsman, Twister, some Blaze cards, Tri-Blaze Accelerator, Blaze Accelerator. Oh, Michizuri, one of my first shinies back in the day. Covering Fire and Firewall. And then we got our skills. I'll save those till after we've gone through the other decks. So we'll move on to the next pack. And right up front, we've got the legendary Ancient Gear Golem. So we're going to have Crowler's deck in here. So Ancient Gear, Mechanical Chaser, which I think is more of a Bandit Keith card, so I'm going to be swapping that out. Giant Rat, Trojan Horse, more Ancient Gear cards. So quite a nice selection of Ancient Gears. Again, if you buy 2 boxes with a friend, double up on those Ancient Gears, you can make a really powerful Ancient Gear deck. Double Cyclone's another good card that I use quite a lot on Duel Links. Metal Morph, Statue of the Wicked. And that is Crowler's deck. So next we've got Alexis's deck. So this is her Cyber deck. We've got some Ritual support in here as well. DD Warrior Lady, I still use that card in my regular Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I've got 2 copies of her, she's pretty good. So after damage calculation, when this card battles opponent's monster, you can banish both of them. So we've got the Etpoil Cyber, which comes together with Blade Skater to form Cyber Blader, Cyber Tutu, Cyber Gymnast, Cyber Prima, and we got her Cyber Angel cards, Benton, Identon, and Izana. Plenty of Warrior Ritual supports, Cosmic Cyclone, another good card for generic decks. Hallowed Life Barrier, Double Passe. And that's Alexis's deck. So next we got our Rainbow Beasts and Rainbow Dragon for our Jessie deck. So the Crystal Beasts, it was real hard job to get all of these back in the day because Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus was really rare until it came out in a tin. The other hardest one to get was Topaz Tiger. I did have an original complete set, but that's went long ago. Crystal Seer, just a generic spellcaster type card. Then we got some crystal support cards. Plenty of crystal support cards. There we go. So that's all the decks. So now we can go through the skills quickly. So we got, here goes something for Jaden. Powerful Group of Guys for Asta. Land of the Ojamas for Chaz. Ancient Fusion for Crowler. Cyberblade Fusion for Alexis. Crystal Transcendence for Jessie. Forbidden Cyber Style Technique for Zane. Blaze Accelerated Deployment for Axel. The Right Hero for the Job, another one for Jaden. Looking into the Future for Asta. Armed and Ready for Chaz. Middle Age Mechs for Crowler. Machine Angel Ascension for Alexis. Rainbow Crystal Collection for Jessie. Cyberdark Style for Zane. Volcanic Cannon for Axel. Then we got Energizing Elements for Bastion. Room for Growth for Cyrus. I've got Dino DNA for Hasselberry. And Consumed by Darkness for UL. So these are a good indicator of what some of the extra cards will actually go towards. So there's going to be some cards for Bastion, Cyrus, and Hasselberry. There will be more cards coming for Cyrus because there's an expansion that's coming for this set, which I will get into at the end of the video. So that's all the skills. We'll go into more depth, in-depth look at those when we do the individual deck profiles. So next we'll look at extra cards, including the extra deck cards. So straight up, we've got the Elementor Hero Flame Wingman. I had an original ultimate rare version of him. How I miss him. Elementor Hero Thunder Giant, Rampart Blaster, Steam Healer, Dark Bright, Plasma Vice for Jaden's Elementor Heroes. Destiny End Dragoon and Destiny Hero Dangerous for Asta. Ojama King, W-Wing Catapult, Ojama Knight for Chaz. Ultimate Engine Gear for Crowler. Cyberblader for Alexis. Rainbow Overdragon for Jessie. And then we've got Cyber End, Chimera Tech, and Cyberdark for Zane. No sign of Cyber Twin. Unless he's going to be coming out in a separate set, which would be nice, because there's probably going to be a booster series to follow this, which will focus more on some other GX cards. So our bonus cards, we've got Hourglass of Life, Big Koala, so Chumley's Ace Monster, Moki Moki, Don Zalug, the Detective, Apprentice Magician, that's going straight to my Yugi deck, Des Kangaroo, Gyroid, Hydro Geddon, Rainbow Dark Dragon, Black Brachios, Toon Ancient Gear Golem, Sphere Karibo, Master of Oz, the V to Z Catapult Cannon. So if you've got the Battle City box, you can combine the Kyber Union deck with the Chaz deck and make a really powerful V to Z, which I've actually run a pretty successful V to Z deck on Duel Links. And I also have a pretty successful Armed Dragon deck, so I wouldn't mind picking up a second set of this at some point. Spells, we've got Book of Moon, Fusion Weapon, Moki Moki Smackdown, Crystal Beacon, Ojama Country, Advanced Dark, Rising Energy, Justice Break, and Floodgate Trapple. So that's our bonus cards. Just a few starter cards for certain characters, which is nice. And finally, we've got our secret rares. So you get, what was it, 8 from a complete set of 24. So it will be random in every box. But straight up, I've got one of my favourite cards, Iron Dragon, level 7. Nice in that secret rare. Crystal Beast, Sapphire Pegasus, Hydrogeddon, DD Warrior Lady, Sphere Karibo, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, Volcanic Doomfire, and Rainbow Dragon. So I got some really nice secret rares out of that. So much shiny. There we go. I'll just try and bring everything back in for a final overview and price and my final thoughts. So there we have a quick look at the Speed Duels Duel Academy box. So, like I said at the start of the video, I will be doing individual deck profiles for each of the 8 decks that you get in this set. So we'll have a close look at all the cards, some of the strategies within those cards, and the skill cards. There will also be a follow-on video from this when the midterm box comes out. So, as I mentioned earlier, with the Cyrus cards, there's going to be a 100-card box set that includes 4 decks, which rumour has it to be a Jaden, Cyrus, Para, and Dox, plus some extra cards as well. So you can easily create a few new decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. If you do love Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there is the official Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel where you can watch the complete first, second, and third season. Absolutely for free. Or else check your other anime streaming network as well. Final thoughts on this box, I think time for is... it's brilliant. For anyone who was around when Yu-Gi-Oh! GX first came out, it was... looking back at it now, it was a bit of a goofy series. But there's so many iconic cards to Yu-Gi-Oh! That still run around today. Cyber Dragons, I still run these guys. I always have in my Chaos deck. It's just a handy, pretty high level light monster you can get out. And comes in handy for tributing for my Blackbusters cards. I did have a soft spot for the Elementor heroes back in the day. I used to run a really good Elementor hero deck. That's because I did buy a complete box of Jaden Duelist pack back in the day. I miss Duelist packs. They were so fun. Small little set of 30 cards. You get 4 cards plus a tip card in each pack. It's nice little pocket money set collections because it's only like £1.20 I think a pack at the time. But you always got cards that were dedicated to a certain duelist. The first pack was Jaden. They did a lot of the other GX characters. I bought the complete Chaz set as well. I bought a complete box of that. The only other ones I did buy a complete box of was Yugi, when the Yugi pack came out, because until, I think Duelist Pack 10 was a Yugi. But before that, they'd focused mainly on GX characters, so there's 3 Jadens actually. 3, maybe 4, because there was the GX Season 1, Jaden 2 had Season 1 and Season 2 cards. Jaden 3 had Neos and Neospatians in, and I think Jaden 4 had the Evil Heroes in it, plus a few extra Neospatians that weren't in this first one. There was also Chaz, Zane, which was a really popular one. In the first place, you could have got the Dark Cyber Dragon, as it's called, which was a rather dark metallic like the Proto Cyber Dragon, but generic Cyber Dragon card. And it is also the first place you got the Cyber Dark cards outside of Cyber Dark Impact. And it was an easy place to get a lot of the cards from Cybernetic Revolution as well. But there we have it. That is, like I said, the review for Duel Academy box for Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels. a really good set, and if you do go in with a friend or even a couple of friends, you get 8 decks. You can combine multiple copies of this box for even more combinations of cards. I wouldn't mind getting a second one so I can build a really good armed dragon deck for a start, especially seeing as I got the nice shiny one there. Price-wise though, this is, I believe, $29.99. I picked mine up at my local hobby store, British Troll Hobbies, where I paid £28.95. So, like I said, be sure to look out for future videos where I deep dive into all the different decks. And I will also be back with a review in, I believe it's June it's coming out, for the midterm box set, which includes a Secret Rare version of Gate Guardian and a few other new Elementor Hero and Void cards for Cyrus. So, all what's left for me to do is say thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you'd like to help the channel out, there's of course my affiliate links, buy me a coffee link, my social medias and my eBay page. So, I will see you next time for more mad content. Goodbye.